What's going on, brothers? It's Lonnie. Make sure I know the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Left Behind. Here goes. So I've been listening to MOT and Black Mind's content for the past few days, and the question was brought up, and that question is, should the educated brothers, or the educated lames as the police call us, should we leave these pookies behind? And as of right now, I'm all for it. Yes, we should leave them behind, because if we take them with us, they're going to fuck it up for all of us, and they're going to bury a knife in our back. Ask Nipsey Hussle. Oh wait, you can't because he's dead. Ask the Detroit 300. Oh, that's right, you can't because they were dismantled. Because a Cleon bitch had a pookie who was a son who got arrested, and she sued them. So, there you have it. The ghetto mindset, the poverty mindset will follow them out of the ghetto, and for the ones who do wrong and insist on doing wrong, they're gone. You can't reform them, you can't save them. Now, it is possible for pookies to be reformed, but it's not all too common. It's a very rare occasion where they would actually be reformed. You see, for decades, they have not really gone anywhere. I mean, this attitude of, I need to stack green, I need to sling dope, get this cash, I mean, it really did not do them any favors. It did the culture no favors, and if anything, it actually weakened our hands. So much so that the black men who were worth their salt, the black men who had eyes, ears to hear, the ones who tried to change the narrative, a lot of them, they were demonized, they were bullied, they were chased off. I mean, and this has nothing to do with sexual access. This is about acquiring resources. And if you are a Pookie or a Ray Ray, then acquiring sexual access is placed above acquiring resources. You're basically a male hyena. You're not a man, you're an animal. And your actions reflect your character. So yes, I say, let's leave them behind. Because if we take them with us, they're just going to be dead weight. I mean, hell, one of the Pookies said so himself that, well, in my hood, I had power. I said, well, outside of your ghetto war zone, you don't have any clout, you don't have any power. So, if anything, all of your grandstanding, all of your tough talking means nothing. It's worthless. And then you have the Pookies who try to rationalize their bad behavior. They try to pass themselves off as being pimps, being thugs, and trying to glorify that stupid shit. And the absolute worst Pookies are the old ones, the ones who would come to young men and say, when I was your age, I was hell. I'm like, oh, so when you was young, you were dumb as hell? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Stay away from me and make it forever. Because there's nothing worse than an old fool. I'm saying that to say this. For the old heads, the gray beards that are among us, who are giving mixed messages and the wrong message to these young men, telling them that they should never turn down pussy, those old fools should be ignored. Don't listen to them. Those gray beards cannot help you. If anything, they want you to face plant. Now, for the graybeards who actually have wisdom, they should do their job to keep the young men moving in the right direction. Give them sound advice, and don't cast these stumbling blocks in front of them. And then blame it on them when their life is ruined. But it goes like this. You should be trying to be the very best and the strongest at all it is you do in this life. And Taharka X, if you brothers remember, I don't know if you brothers remember him, but I remember him a few years back. He put out a video where he said there was a distinction between black people and ghetto trash. The black people are the progenitors of culture. They persevere to be the very best at whatever it is they do in this life. The ghetto trash are the cockroaches of the black community. These are your male hyenas. These are your promiscuous females. And these are your rambunctious, idiotic, loudmouth thugs who revel in chaos and stupidity. But if you try to correct them or if you try to stay away from them, they'll call you a sellout. They should be avoided. I'm not taking them with me. And you brothers who are worth your salt, you brothers who are educated, you brothers who have eyes and ears to hear, you shouldn't take them with you neither. And as for the Cleon bitches that they run through, you already know my stance on them. Let them rot too. Because they've already made up their mind 5 decades ago when they got in bed with the feminist movement and chased the fathers out of the house in exchange for food stamps and welfare. They're not on your side. It is what it is. So to answer your question, yes. Let the Pookies and Ray Rays rot where they are in that ghetto war zone. They can have all the clout they want in that ghetto war zone, in that Section 8 pigsty they live in. But out in the real world, they're worth nothing to nobody. And many of them did that to themselves. It is what it is. This is the line of MGTOW. And that's all I got for you in this video, brothers. If you like the video, like the scenery, like the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you don't visit my channel, you find the tip jar on the upper right inside of the screen. That's the G plus icon. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know the drill, you know routine. Go your own way, live your way, SYSBM. As for these Pookies, these Ray Rays, these Cleon bitches, and those who try to shame you and say that you're a self-hater or a sellout because you refuse to run back to the ghetto war zone and save the same people who don't like you, but want what you have, give them nothing. This has been the SYSBM PSA. More to come, brothers. Sit tight. See you soon.